Jesus in my life.
I gotta get me a dash joint. I gotta get me a microphone. So this is what I gotta do, man. This is how we gotta get started. I'm about to really hop onto this YouTube stuff. I want y'all to know who I am. I want to introduce myself to y'all. I gotta get me a dash cam. I ain't got no dash cam, but it's cool. We just gonna go raw with it right now. I want to take people with me. Like while I'm going through my transition and while I'm growing myself and becoming the best version of myself, I feel like the best way to be able to add value to the world is this right here. This YouTube is such an advantage right now, you know. And I feel like it's just like with anything else. It's neither good nor bad. It's all about how you use it and how you choose to use it. You know, what you do with your time on here. If you plan on, or if you're going to use it wisely. I'm gonna make sure that I just expose myself and be transparent, be authentic, you know, show the real, show my journey, show my process, show what I'm going through, what I'm dealing with, and any successes that I can get through of anything that I'm going through. You know, I can share that with guys, and hopefully, you know, somebody can learn from this, and I can learn from y'all too. Like, we gotta be here for each other. I feel like this is a way that we can be here for each other. Like, you can connect like-minded people through this social media stuff. And right now, I currently am off of all social media, so that's one thing that I'm doing for myself right now. I'm off of all social media platforms except for YouTube and you know, LinkedIn. I'm on LinkedIn for, like, you know, for business wise. I feel like that can be a added benefit, and it's not one that's addictive to me. That didn't give me an addictive personality, but the others gave me an addictive personality, which is why I made the decision to take a break. You know, I like to do yearly challenges. That's something that I'm into right now. Last year, the challenge that me and my girl did, we did a challenge of no alcohol for the year. You know what I'm saying? No wine, no beer, like nothing for the year. And personally, for me, that's the longest I've ever went without alcohol since I first started drinking, which was around the age of like 20. Like the age of 20 is when I started drinking. And funny enough, that's considered late to a lot of people, come to find out. A lot of my counterparts say that they started drinking in high school, which is crazy to me, but I guess it's not that crazy. Like, you know, depending on the environment that you come up in. And a lot of us are products of our environment, especially at that age when we're trying to figure out who we are. We don't know who he is, so we're going to emulate the things that we see surrounded with us to fit in, even if it's something that doesn't even make sense. Like, drinking in high school is crazy when you think about it now. To put context, I'm 35 right now, you know, and 35 is, in my head, in my mind, my perspective, it's not old. 35 isn't old. I feel like it's a great age to really start understanding life. Like, of course, you want to start understanding life earlier. Like, that's always ideal. The earlier, the better. But it don't always play out like that. And so the way I look at it, I'm a half glass full versus half glass empty type of person. So I'm gonna look at the glass half full. Like, I feel like I'm lucky enough to get it at this age, because there's a lot of people that can't even, like, they haven't gotten it, and they older than 35. It's some people pushing 60 that ain't got it, but they want to get it together, or they may not even want to get it together. They may just be who they are. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's not that important for them to change. But I know for me, I gotta change. So that's why I do the yearly challenges. And last year we did a yearly challenge with no alcohol, not having any alcohol for that amount of time. When I come from a place where once I started drinking, I was drinking very heavily. Like, I was drinking a lot. I was drinking consistently. And at the time, I didn't know, like, I wasn't aware of the detrimental effects of consuming alcohol at the rate that I was consuming it. It's so much that happens when that alcohol is involved. It's just, I think that's something that I could talk about later. Yeah, that could be saved for another video. But yeah, so challenge of no alcohol last year, and this year my challenge for the year is no social media. Like, tap more into myself, go more into myself. Because one thing with that social media, a lot of it is you not being able to formulate your own opinions, not even being able to think for yourself. Again, just like with anything else, you can use it for good. Like it has its purpose, right? It can be used good, it can be used bad. It's not good or bad. It's just how a person uses it. And the way that I was using it, just me being honest, with y'all and with myself, I wasn't using it in the most conducive way, in my opinion. Like it was conducive at a point, but where I am right now, it just doesn't fit what I'm working on right now. And so for me, I knew that played a part in me getting better at, as a person, getting better as a man, which is what I'm working on right now. Self-improvement, growth. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So this is my social media right now. This is what I've been doing, YouTube, just getting the inspiration, listening to things that I can learn from, that I can grow from, and I want to put out there what I've been receiving. I want to be a person that pushes that message, because that is a message of love, that's a message of peace, that's a message of growth, that is a message of godliness, spiritualness. Like, that is a message that we need to be pushing, just self-improvement and growing as a human being, growing as a man, yeah. So that's what this is about. That's what this channel is about. So it's gonna be a lot of exercising, a lot of eating right, a lot of reading, a lot of just becoming a better version of yourself, and also just being honest with where we at right now, being honest about the mistakes and the quote unquote L's, because I don't believe in L's as losses, but I do believe in L's as lessons. So we're gonna go through we're gonna have our L's, man. We're gonna have our lessons, but it's all needed. It's all needed for the growth, man. It's all needed. As long as we can step back and be consciously aware of what it is that's happening, what created the situation that happened. If it's something that you did that created it, then cool, you learn that lesson. All right, I can't do this anymore because this is gonna happen. Versus whether it be something that the universe created. Like, either the universe is trying to show you something, or the universe is working on something else and using this to get to something else. So at the end of the day, it's always in our favor, man. It's always in our favor. We always got favor. We live with favor. We are favor. Like, we come from favor, man. The reason why we here, we here for favor, man. We here for it to work out. The universe is here to help us work it out. God is here to help us work it out. My personal belief right now is that God and the universe is interchangeable. Like, it's the same energy, man. Just used differently, or expressed differently through people. That's how I would put it. But yeah, man, the universe is here for us. I wholeheartedly believe that. As long as we work with it, the universe is always working with us, because it's within us, it's in us, it's a part of us, it is us. Like, we are the universe, we are God's, we are all of that energy, man. We come from that energy. So if we come from it, it has to be us. You know what I'm saying? A human can't be born from a cow, but another cow can come from a cow. It's that simple. But yeah, man, so I hope that this journey will be one that will inspire other people to want to do better, to want to be better.